Hey guys, it's Dr. Joy here, and I'm here today to talk to you about my experience with the Dutch test. So this is a new test that we're offering now at Renew Infusion and Wellness via our partnership with Anara Health and Wellness. And so I purchased my Dutch test. I ordered it, and I want to do this test because I'm getting up in age, y'all. I'm in my 40s, and I feel like there are some hormonal things that are not going right with me. So this is a great test to do if you're having trouble with hormones, metabolism, chronic fatigue, decreased sex drive, all of these things. We can actually look at your hormones and metabolites with this Dutch test. So I opened up my packet. I just collected my first sample, and this is just urine. It's not blood or saliva that we're doing. And you're given very specific instructions on how to collect your testing. So I just did the dinner time one here. You're very careful on testing dates to avoid caffeine and alcohol, and to make sure you limit your fluid intake to 40 ounces per day. So my next one, as you can see, will be here at bedtime. And then if I get up to pee overnight, I'll do the overnight sample. And then tomorrow morning, as soon as I wake up, within 10 minutes, I should take a sample, and then 2 hours after waking. So I'll set like a timer for that. They have great information on these packets. It tells you, all the frequently asked questions, what to do if you miss a collection. Do you have to take the samples in the order that are listed, etc., etc. And so I'm doing mine today. It comes with everything you need to collect what you need. So the urine samples are actually taken on these cards, and you're going to fill out the information here. And let's see if I can get this open, and I'll show you what it looks like. But basically, what you do is you get the card. It is already prepped for you. There is filter paper on the inside here. And so this filter paper, you can fold it back like this, and you can urinate directly on the filter paper. Or if you're bougie like me, get a sterile collection cup or a very clean cup that you can actually dip the filter paper down into. So I'm using urine collection cups for mine. And then you're going to let it dry as it instructs you for 24 hours. And then once it's dry, you can fold it over and just sort of put it in just like that. And then also in the packet is your requisition form. And so I wanted the Dutch complete, so that's what was chosen for me. And this test is going to look at all of these different metabolites that you see here. So my stress hormone is going to be checked, my urinary function, like my kidney function, my hormones, which is a lot of hormones, and my other metabolites and organic acids. So I filled out all of my info here, and also the collection times that I was going to do. And then on the back, you look at all of your meds and disease processes, etc., etc. They ask you about your weight. They ask you about, do you have chronic fatigue, if you're having issues with sleep, etc. So they're trying to really get some good information from you. Once everything is done, all my urine samples are dried and collected appropriately, then I just tap it right into this bag that I can use to mail it off. So I'll put the requisition form and the urine samples here, and then my provider at Anara Health and Wellness will receive the results, and we'll be able to go over those, decide what I'm deficient in, what I might need in terms of hormonal or metabolite supplementation, and basically how I can get to a healthier me for 2024. So I recommend this test. I think it allows us to really look at some things that we don't necessarily always look at in traditional medical settings. And that's what I love about our partnership with Anara Health and Wellness. They allow us at Renew Infusion and Wellness to provide some great health coaching, health testing, and wonderful health benefits. So make sure you check them out, and I'll let you know about my results and how it goes and what I decide to do to get to my best hormonal health. Peace. All right, I'm all done with my Dutch test samples, and it says that you're supposed to let these dry for 24 hours. as you can see on the packaging. So I did all 5 samples. I even did the extra overnight sample. And then once they're all dry, I will close them up and put them back in the little package that was provided, and make sure all of the card information is filled out on the back, which I did. And I've just got them kind of sitting on a little plastic baggie on my bathtub ledge, because this I felt like would be an easy space to clean. So anyway, that's how I collected them. I collected them just as ordered in the packet that I received, and we'll see what the results show. All right, so I'm all done collecting all my Dutch tests. I did 5 in total, and I placed them back in the bag that came with the specimen collection kit. And I'm going to put them in another bag, just another plastic bag, because I don't want it to get ruined. It's a pretty good investment in terms of financially, so I want to make sure that I get the best possible results. But I think it's definitely going to be worth the financial investment to be able to access better hormones, better health, better metabolism. So now I'm just going to put it in the package that was provided by them so I can send it back tomorrow. Since I'm going to send it back tomorrow, I'm actually going to store the whole package in the refrigerator and just kind of follow the instructions just to make sure that my test results are still good. All right, so here it is. I included my requisition that I filled out completely, and then I've got my tests, and I'm just putting them in an extra bag so they don't get wet. And now I'm going to put them back into the provided packaging, and that'll be sent off tomorrow morning, and I'll store it in the refrigerator overnight just to make sure everything comes out okay, and just take it there to UPS in the morning. So stay tuned for part 2. I'll show you my results and my treatment plan based on the studies.
Hi, Dr. Baker. We're going to go over your Dutch test, a dry urine test for comprehensive hormones. First, we're going to discuss your hormone summary. We're going to talk about estrogen, your progesterone, DHEA, testosterone, cortisol, and your organic testing that involves your neurotransmitters and your vitamins. So, estrogen and its metabolites. There are several functions of estrogen. It's about 400 functions, but some of the functions are: it helps maintain muscle, it helps to keep the arteries open, it helps decrease depression, irritability, anxiety, pain, and sensitivity. It improves blood flow. It maintains bone density. It improves insulin sensitivity, concentration. It even prevents tooth loss, and so much more. There are different types of estrogen. You have estrone, which is a strong estrogen that is usually produced after menopause. Then you have estradiol, which is your most potent biologically active reproductive estrogen. Then you have estriol, which is your least potent, your weak estrogen. So all your levels are within the luteal range except estriol. Estriol is characterized as a weak and protective estrogen. Now, estriol has several functions in the body. It benefits the vaginal lining. It blocks E1 by occupying the estrogen receptors. It decreases your LDL cholesterol. It helps reduce bacteria. And it also increases your good cholesterol.
So Latalia spent about 30 minutes with me on this report. I didn't show all of it because that's my business, but I ended up being low in DHEA and methyl-tetrahydrofolate. She gave me some supplements for this to take, and I'm feeling great. So try our Dutch test at Renew Infusion and Wellness today.